Greetings, Capricorn and Capricorn rising. This is your Western forecast for February 2025. This is going to be a very fortunate, lucky month overall for everybody. You just have to grab the opportunity and run with it, and there's more chance that you will succeed. The reasons, there's 3 reasons. The new moon, which is what I always start with every month anyhow. The new moon is where our attention, where the new moon falls in your chart, is where your attention and priorities are being directed. So it's January the 29th to the very end of February. So all of February, the new moon is in Aquarius. And Aquarius is the second sign past Capricorn. The second sector represents cash flow, income, or your possessions. So there's a real spotlight with the new moon all of February on increasing your money or just focused on your finances. But here's the good news. Jupiter is the planet of prosperity and luck and opportunity. And Jupiter will be trining the best flow of energy to the new moon. So all these financial matters for all of February is being influenced by lucky, expansive, prosperous Jupiter. That's number 1. Number 2, Mars, ambitious, assertive Mars, has been retrograde, and it goes direct February the 23rd, releasing a lot of stuck, frustrated energies. Number 3, Jupiter, that planet of prosperity, but luck and travel, has also been retrograde since October the 8th, and it goes direct February the 4th in the sign of Gemini until June the 9th. So that Mars has been retrograde, Jupiter's been retrograde, they're going to release all of its stuck energies, and this is one of the best new moons because it's being trined or supported favorably by lucky, prosperous Jupiter, and with putting a real emphasis on the second house of income. Now, before I describe what's going to be happening also with Mars being and Jupiter being released from their retrograde, from their stuck positions. If you enjoy these kinds of videos and would like to see more of them, click like and subscribe. And don't forget to click on the notification bell so you can receive the latest postings. All right, as I've said, that new moon all of February is putting a major emphasis on your income. And with Jupiter, you're feeling very expansive and lucky. So therefore, most of you are going to be, how can I increase? You're going to be really focused on increasing your income. Let me just mention Pluto in Aquarius again, because all of astrologers have been talking about it now for the last couple of years. But as of last November, it officially went into Aquarius and will remain in Aquarius for the next 20 years. Aquarius and Pluto in Aquarius for Capricorn or Capricorn rising is going to be for those next 2 decades moving through your second house of income. That Pluto can bring in opportunities to make major changes in the way you make money. You could be starting a new sideline business. But for Capricorn and Capricorn rising people, Pluto in Aquarius, there's certainly in the future going to be huge changes to make so much more money. But that may be 5 years, that may be 10 years, but this month, the new moon is in Aquarius in your second house of income. Now, Mars went retrograde December the 6th in Leo. Then it retrograded, as it was retrograding out of Leo, went into Cancer on the first week of January 2025. Still retrograde in Cancer, in your 7th house of partnerships, relationships, contracts, till February 23rd. At which point, the Mars, for the once every 2 years, is releasing all this pent-up frustrations and anxiousness, and you're going to feel like you're being shot out of a cannon to be aggressive, to be assertive. That's February the 23rd till April the 17th. So that restless, ambitious, aggressive Mars, which is going to feel so strong by the end of February to the middle of April, is in your 7th house. Because Cancer is opposite Capricorn. And the opposite is the 7th sign. Anyhow, the 7th house can deal with marriage, significant relationships, business partnerships, contracts. It has a lot to do with a significant other, whether it's professionally or personally. Now, keeping that in mind, Jupiter it's in Gemini since last June until June the 9th, 2025. In your 6th house of work and health matters. Now, the Jupiter went retrograde, delaying or limiting all of its promises October the 8th, but goes direct February the 4th, remaining in Gemini till June the 9th. Gemini is 6 signs past Capricorn. So when it goes direct, it's starting to more easily give its luck, its promises, its blessings. Now, in the 6th house, 2 big areas that Jupiter wants to bring a lot of benefits. It's work and health. When it comes to health matters, the Jupiter could be doing one of 2 things. It's going to really protect your health. Could gain weight, because Jupiter expands the 6th house body maintenance. But the other thing is, if there's any kind of health issue, you're more likely to find the right health practitioner, doctor, and get the right, correct treatment. So Jupiter can also expand. So if there's a tumor, or if there was anything growing in your body, and it could just be benign because it's lucky Jupiter, the Jupiter can also bring it to the surface so the doctor can recognize it and treat it and be protected. So that's the positive of Jupiter in the 6th house. When it comes to work, you could be getting more work, more projects. Jupiter is always seeking knowledge, so you could be gaining more professional training, more job training. That's that Jupiter in the 6th house. You could be starting your own business. That could be the new moon in the 2nd house of income, along with Pluto, is how do you increase your income? And with that Jupiter in the 6th house is very favorable for starting up a new sideline business. Back to the Mars, that Mars is in the 7th house of others and partnerships. Now, that could also mean that you go into a partnership to make more money, or you, lost my train of thought there. The other thing that Mars in the 7th house can mean yes, a partner, but it can also mean customers, clients. That's a 7th house. So you don't have to have 1 or 2 business partnerships that you could be, really going after with Mars going direct. It could be that the Mars, you're being really ambitious to gain more customers, to make more money through February. And with Jupiter in the 6th house is really doing a lot of expansion to attract more work projects to you. Now, Venus is the planet of love and desire and beauty and creativity. Venus is going into Aries on April the 4th in your 4th house. Aries is 4 signs past Capricorn. So there's all this loving, creative energy. The 4th house is family, your living situation. You might be beautifying your home, remodeling your home, beautifying your home. But family, there might be more love, more cooperation, but you might even be going on, entertaining in a vacation with family. Now, the Venus is going retrograde on March the 1st until April the 11th. So that I'll talk about in next month's video, because every year and a half, Venus retrogrades. And it's a time of testing and reevaluating relationships, but also any creative projects. But as before the Venus retrogrades, it's slowing down because it's moving forwards, it's slowing down, it's stopping, it's going backwards, the retrograde. So February, the Venus is slowing down. And it's going to come to a standstill like March the 1st. So when any planet, before it retrogrades or goes direct, before it changes directions, the Venus, or any planet, it's slowing down. It becomes more intensified. It has so much more of an impact. So that Venus is bringing these really strong desires with 4th house, bringing more love into the home, more entertaining at home, beautifying the home, or even thinking about investing in real estate because you're trying to figure out how to make more money. And you might even go into a partnership, a business partnership in real estate to make more money. Now, 2 weeks after every new moon is a full moon. And the full moon brings a lot of matters to light. Things that have been hidden are revealed. Can be really an emotional time. So this full moon is February the 12th. So a couple of days around February the 12th. The full moon's in Leo, which is 8 signs past Capricorn. So this full moon is bringing to light a lot of emotional reactiveness with 8th house matters, which can be dealing with finance, joint ventures, business partnerships. But the full moon is also being squared by surprising, unexpected Uranus. So there might be it could even be a financial windfall, because the 8th house can also represent inheritance to financial gifts, to settlements, or because there's all that Mars in the 7th, where you could be, attracting a contract, a partnership, that might all come up around the 12th of February. I want to thank you for watching. If you like information on how to book an astrology reading or to check out my 2-question offer, visit my website at gardino.co. That's .co. Until next month, be safe and well.